Hey everybody, I'm David Marcel. Oh, sorry. Needs a little bit of tabasco there. Much better. I'm David Marcel, and this is my comic book obsession. Like a lot of people, I watch CW's Izombie, a show in which a freshly turned zombie named Olivia Moore, which is a pun on Liv Moore, has visions of the dead people whose brains she eats, so she works together with the police to solve murder cases. This is the comic book that show is based on. It also features a female protagonist who eats brains and then sometimes solves the murders of the people whose brains she eats. But that's about where the comparisons stop. While Izombie the TV show pretty much has only zombies going bump in the night, the Izombie comic book makes it clear from the very first panel that there's a lot more ghoulies and ghosties out there. The main character, Gwendolyn Dillon, works as a gravedigger in a small American town. She enjoys chocolate, coffee, painting, hanging out with her best friend Allie, and eating brains. Her best friend Allie, by the way, is a ghost of a 20-something-year-old who died in the mid-50s. Her other friend Scott has a major crush on her, and is also a were-terrier. When Gwendolyn one day on the job eats the brain of newly dead Fred, she starts having flashbacks of his murder at the hands of Amon, a mysterious man whom she encountered on Halloween while trick-or-treating. With the help of Ellie and Scott, she investigates, only to realize that Fred was not quite what he seemed, and learning a bit about the Izombie universe from Amon. On the other side of town, a coven, or is that sorority, of vampires has set up shop. This in turn draws the unwanted attention of the corporation, a shadow organization that finds and kills anything that isn't human. While investigating the murder of Fred, Gwen runs into Horatio, one of the members of the corporation, and the two fall heads over heels in love with one another. Will their love have a chance? Will Gwen solve Fred's murder? Will Scott be able to keep his secret as a were-terrier?
The verdict.
The first collection of Izombie serves to introduce you to the series universe. But it does so very organically. You never feel like you're being hit by a wall of exposition. All the characters have their own voice and are very clearly defined already. There's also a ton of humor, some of it a little more on the adult side. Gwen is pretty sullen, but not without a sense of humor. She's still very much coming to grips with the fact that she's a zombie, even though she's already forgotten a lot of her past life. That's not going to happen to me, is it? Ellie, on the other hand, is extremely peppy and optimistic, even though she's by far the most tragic character that I've seen so far. And Scott, or Spot, the were-terrier, is on the surface the head over heels in love, big puppy dog eyes kind of guy, but you can already see there's some layers under there. It'll be very interesting to see where these characters go. I give the writing 5 stars. The artwork hasn't quite grown on me yet, but it's getting there. The artist does some very interesting things to show the passage of time, and also Gwen's visions are very interesting to see. I mean, in this, she just goes full-on zombie. The inking, on the other hand, just doesn't sit that well with me. It's a little too clean, a little too sterile in some places, but that's something you get over with time, so I give the artwork 4 stars. Digital enjoyability. I didn't need to zoom that much except for on one page, and on that page, zooming made the images kind of artifacty and there was some blurring. The weird thing is, this zoom problem is only on that page. Value for money. This is going for $10, and that's alright. It's not the greatest price, considering this is a bit of an older book, but you get some really good quality work here. I should also mention that if you're thinking of getting this in print form, you might want to shell out for the omnibus. The value for money, 4 stars. It could be better, could be a lot worse. That's my review of Izombie Volume 1. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out one of these videos over here. Share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time when I'm reviewing... honey, what am I reviewing next time? Thanks. No.